Chae-min brings Yoon-ah to Jakarta for a fan meeting, fans go wild. Hello, dear viewers of A Warm Greeting from our channel. We're so glad you're here. If you enjoy the tea, the laughs, and a little bit of heart-fluttering speculation, please support our YouTube channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It really helps us keep bringing you the freshest updates and the cheekiest commentary. Note, some details in this piece are speculative and based on fan reports and playful inference. They may not match reality. Read on with a smile and a pinch of salt. It began like a rom-com scene that someone accidentally filmed at Incheon Airport. A jet stream of excitement, carry-on luggage with better posture than some people, and a single flight path that suddenly felt like destiny's direct route to Jakarta. Yesterday, Chae-min departed from Incheon Airport en route to Jakarta for the much-anticipated Chae-min to You fan meeting tour, and the internet threw a party. The party's guest of honor. A rumor so delicious that it made fans stagger between squeals and rational skepticism. Someone on that flight looked exactly like Yoon-ah. Before we build a pedestal and carry it through the arrival gate, let's be reasonable for a second. No hard evidence has surfaced, no paparazzi photo clearly proving an A-list cameo, no spokespeople statements, yet the rumor spread faster than in-flight coffee spills. In fandom logic, that is all it takes. One mobile phone photo, blurry by standard camera luck, a comment in a threaded chat, and suddenly the aircraft is reimagined as a secret plot for a romantic subplot in a drama that hasn't aired yet. Delicious, yes. Confirmed, not yet. Still, consider the imagery. A stylish traveler strolling through the terminal, eyes half on the departure board, and half on a future memory. Chae-min, carrying a bag that looked more like a fashion statement than a utilitarian object, waves to the waiting crowd with the casual charisma of someone who has rehearsed being charming in quite a few mirrors. Fans watching the boarding scene mentally added soft focus lighting and soundtrack music. It is exactly the sort of moment that inspires fanfiction, fan edits, and the occasional craftily captioned Instagram post. Jakarta's Balai Sarbini was the chosen site for the next chapter of the tour, a venue that, on paper, is perfect for an intimate yet electric meet and greet. The details are clear and official. Chae-min fan meeting tour, Chae-min to You, in Jakarta, the 15th of November 2025, SAT. 7:07 p.m. 1900 WIB. Round Pushpin Balai Sarbini. Picture this. The stage lights come up. A soft hush falls across the hall. And then the spotlight finds him. He begins with the small talk fans crave. Travel anecdotes, the what I ate on the flight, confessions, and that one embarrassing moment involving a misplaced boarding pass. We all have them. Then he leans into the romance of storytelling, recounting little vignettes, perhaps imaginary, perhaps real, that tie him and Yoon-ah into a narrative that fandom refuses to let go of. If he brought stories, whether metaphorical, literal, or lightly embroidered for effect, the audience would lean in as if the air itself suddenly contained secret confetti. Now let us entertain, for a paragraph, the possibility that the person spotted on the plane was indeed Yoon-ah. If true, Jakarta would transform from a concert stop into the kind of scene that makes movie producers take notes. Two talented stars, a shared flight, whispered greetings at the gate, a few stolen smiles down the jetway, and a fan meeting that doubles as a cameo-rich, heartwarming interlude. But even as we savor the thought, the responsible voice in the room whispers, again, we are in the territory of delightful speculation. Enjoy the warmth, but don't write it into the history books yet. Across the fan communities, reactions ranged from giddy optimism to comedic conspiracy. Group chats lit up with theories. Maybe they had matching neck pillows, and others adopted the more spiritual approach. The universe ships it. Meet and greets like Chae-min to You are designed to be emotionally resonant. They are a place where an artist shares time, jokes, and gratitude, and where fans supply an abundance of affection in return. If there was a hint of romance in the air, whether cultivated on stage or imagined by a million hearts, it only amplifies the emotional charge in the room. What makes moments like these so compelling is not merely the possibility of celebrity encounters, but the way ordinary details are transformed into legend. A shared meal becomes a scene in an unwritten rom-com. Overheard laughter becomes evidence of chemistry. A carried tote bag becomes a keepsake. Whispered about on fan forums for months. It's human nature to stitch narratives from small threads, and when those threads belong to people who already live partially on screens and in songs, the fabric grows irresistible. For impartial readers who prefer facts over fantasies, here are the essentials worth keeping in your pocket. Lee Chae-min flew from Incheon to Jakarta for the official fan meeting on November 15, 2025, at Balai Sarbini at 7 p.m. local time. Fans aboard the same flight reported seeing someone resembling Yoon-ah. Those reports are unverified and should be treated as rumor rather than confirmation. Beyond those items, much of what followed was celebration, speculation, and the kind of playful storytelling that keeps fan communities lively. What did happen for sure? The fan meeting went ahead, and the crowd's energy was nothing short of electric. When an artist shows up with good humor, a polished set of anecdotes, and an invitation to laugh at themselves, a fan meeting becomes more than an event. It becomes a shared memory. Moments were captured on phones. Clips circulated that evening, and many attendees probably went to bed with a grin that would last for days. Whether or not any off-screen romance was the cause, the joy in that hall was genuine, and that, in the end, is the currency of fandom. To our readers and the viewers of, thanks for joining us on this little journey between fact and fancy. If you enjoyed this roundup, the careful reporting, the playful conjecture, and the unabashed romance of it all, please show your support for our channel. We'll keep bringing you updates that balance what we know with what passionate fans can't help but imagine. After all, sometimes the most memorable parts of celebrity culture come from the shared stories that begin as whispers in airport terminals. As the excitement settles in Jakarta, prepares for a memorable evening, we genuinely wish Lee Chae-min's fan meeting great success, filled with warmth, laughter, and unforgettable moments. And of course, fans everywhere are secretly hoping that amid the bright lights and heartfelt stories, he might share a few charming anecdotes involving the two of them, the kind that spark curiosity, joy, and just a bit of delightful imagination. May the event shine brilliantly and leave everyone looking forward to whatever surprises come next. Final note: rumors are thrilling. Verification is important. We'll keep our ears open and report responsibly should any official confirmation appear. Until then, let the imagination flutter, the fan edits bloom, and the collective heart of fandom keep beating loudly and cheerfully.